Okay, it's 9:30, so I wanna start. I have Mia, Medium, Peter, Savannah. So I'm missing two students today because of the medical issues. So I am worried about your health issues. So please take care of yourself. Okay. All right. So how was your fall break? Is it okay? I know Medium was working in her part-time job. All right. So please make sure if everything is okay for you, your connection issues, your health issues, you are ready to go. Please say yes. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So let me start. Okay. Because this time is just after your fall break. Okay. Yeah. And students are still in the fall break. So let me think about that. Yes, let's go a little speedy. Okay. Let's go a little speedy. And then we can just have a brief meeting. Okay. This topic, managing change and innovation. Okay. Managing change and innovation. This topic will be covered in my future classes. Okay. So innovation management, technology management. Okay? So I am very interested in this topic. Okay? And also I'm writing some papers with this topic. So this topic is very, very simple, okay, fundamentally, but it has a lot of implications. Okay. All right. Let's talk about that. Change and innovation. Okay. So you fall break and come back. Okay. So everyone is okay. I really want to everyone enjoy the fall break. And the schedule. Schedule. We are gonna cover the next week Tuesday, okay, chapter 18. This will be the last chapter we'll cover in the textbook. Okay. Then we are gonna do exam 3 and presentation 3. Okay. So you are familiar with this. Okay. And presentation 3 is all about your the simulation, the simulations. Okay. So you will present what you did, okay? How was your performance? Then what you will do with the simulations, okay? All right, then the round 2 and schedule change. Okay, I just look over. I just search it your schedule again. Okay, in the next month. Then I find that okay, I don't have any time to talk about harvest strategy, which is most important, okay, to maximize your harvest in the simulations. Okay, so I just wanna a presentation for okay, presentation for in earlier and round 6 and presentation for rather than okay the last day. So November 18, Thursday, we wanna have presentation 4, the last presentation, and round 6. Okay, and then you can continue round 7 and 8. No presentation anymore, and done. How about that? Clear? Okay, medium says yes. It's clear. Please make sure. So this is a schedule change. Is it clear? All right, good. Let's move. Huh? All right, this is the distribution of your work keys. So average is 8.4 out of 9, and standard deviation is 0.8. It's perfect. It couldn't be better. Okay, I love it. Okay? You are doing so great. We have very, very small number of students, but everyone is doing great. Okay. So at the most end point, okay, the last point of the textbook sessions, okay, I'm totally happy with your performance. So that means the distribution of your grade will move forward. Okay, will move upward drastically. Okay, you are doing good. Okay, all right. Then one more case. Please go ahead on Canvas. Okay, and there is a chapter 11 one more quiz. Now it's available. I'm gonna give you 10 minutes, but if you done earlier, just let me know. Okay, just type done. All right, 10 minutes. Please go ahead. I'm gonna mute my microphone for your test, but I am here. Okay. All right, great, Savannah. Okay, we have medium. You need more time? All right, great. So medium is done. So everyone's done. So let's talk about that. We are going to talk about change and innovation and opportunity. All right. If there is no change in our business environment, there is no opportunity, okay, for us, because you are the late entrant in the business world. Okay? No change, no opportunity. So you need to enjoy your change. Okay. So number one, organization change refers to the adoption of new ideas or behavior by an organization. True or false? You can type. You can say either way. Is it true or false? All right, it's true. Yeah. So this is the organization change, adoption of new ideas or behavior. Okay. For what? Why do we care? Organizational change. Why we care? Any idea? So why are we talking about the organizational change? Was a lucky guess. Okay, Medium says lucky guess. Anyone else? Why do you care about organizational change? Why is it important? Any idea? Peter, any idea? Yeah, there are a lot of topics related to organizational change, but we need to understand why do we care? Efficiency. Okay, efficiency. Efficiency can be a reason. Okay, can be a reason why we care organizational change. Feel good. Thank you so much. Any idea why do you care organizational change? So efficiency is one of the reasons we care about organizational change. Any other idea? Okay, the simple answer, the fundamental answer is survive. To survive. If you don't have organizational change, we cannot survive. Think about that. Your part-time job. Think about yourself. If you do not change, you cannot survive. Physically, mentally, socially, financially. Okay? So organizational change, why we care? Because we want to survive. Without organizational change, okay, we cannot survive. That's why people are crazy about innovation, technology, something like that. Okay, new ideas and behaviors. Okay, you should understand this. Then some other topics are just minor things. Okay? Number two, A product change, okay, process change, product change. A product change is a change in the organization's product or service outputs. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. Okay. And number 3, the acceptance of mistakes. Okay, it's good. The freedom to discuss ideas. Okay. The assignment of non-specialists, like your customers, to problems are characteristics of creative organizations or departments. Yes. So creative organizations or departments are something like what? It focuses on the generation of new ideas. Okay? Generation of new ideas. Okay? So this is creative organizations. Oh, creative. I just wanna recommend a book. I just really enjoy this. Alright. So the title of the book is The Art of Creative Thinking. The Art of Creative Thinking, and Gerard I. Nirenberg. Okay, Gerard Nirenberg. The title is The Art of Creative Thinking. Okay, the creative ideas. I really enjoy this book. Okay, I really enjoy this book. So if you have any chance, just read it. It's a very interesting book. Okay? Very interesting book. All right, then number 4. An approach to innovation that emphasizes shared development of innovations among several departments is referred to as the horizontal linkage model. Yes, that's true. All right. This is definition. This is definition of horizontal linkage models. Number 5, the centralization and short-time horizons are primarily used by creative organizations. No. All right. So creative organizations are usually characterized by decentralizations, empowerments, okay? Empowerments, okay? And long-term horizon, because you need to accept any mistakes. Okay? So number 5 is involved with like this: acceptance of mistakes, the freedom to discuss ideas, the assignment of non-specialists to problems. So these are creative organizations. And decentralization, it should be a long-term horizon. Okay. All right, number 6, the culture change. Culture change refers to a major shift in norms, values, attitudes. Okay. So when you talk about culture, okay, you can think of norms, values, attitudes. Okay, norms, values, attitudes. But some people say norms, values, attitudes, and mindset, okay, of the entire organization. Okay? So, this is very essential components of culture. Culture is a slippery concept. Many people use this word culture, but it is not easy to define. Okay? So culture is not easily defined. So when some people talk about culture, in your mind, you need to think norms, values, attitudes, and mindset. Okay? Then you can talk about the culture in an efficient and effective way. Yeah. Number 7, 3 of the most popular and effective OD activities, organizational development activities, are team building, survey feedback, and large group interventions. Yes. Yeah. All right. And 3 distinct steps for achieving behavioral and attitudinal change with organizational development are planning, changing, stabilizing. It's false. Unfreezing, right? And changing and freezing. Refreezing. Unfreezing, changing, refreezing. Okay? So these are 3 steps. Okay? Number 9, reasons employees resist change include self-interest, lack of understanding and trust, uncertainty, and different assessments and goals. Okay, it's true. It's very true. So we say this is a internal inertia, organizational inertia. Usually, people do not want to have changes because they are already used to what they are having right now. So they do not want to change. But you are a manager, you are a business leader. Okay? Then, if you need to change in your organizations, you need to find a way. You need to find a way, okay, to make it, to change it. But change is extremely difficult in your organization because your people usually they do not want to change. Okay. All right. Any question, comments about the warm-up quiz? All right. If you don't, I just wanna move. Okay. All right. Let's move. Okay. So change. The main topic is change, but I already talked about organizational inertia. Okay? So organizational inertia, you can expect every time you try to change. Okay? So it's not easy. It's not easy because of organizational inertia. Okay? Then we are gonna talk about some types of innovation, disruptive innovation, ambidextrous approach, something like that. Okay. All right, and three innovation strategies: exploration, cooperation, and entrepreneurship. Okay, very general ideas, very general ideas in the innovation management. So we are going to talk about, okay, you will take innovation management again, then we'll talk about this in depth. Okay, explain the value of creativity and open innovation is a hot topic. Okay, so let's talk about them. All right, then this is a sort of leading. Okay, so making change is not easy. You lead the organization and you need some, you know, your time and effort to change it. Okay. All right. Then today class activity is your chapter case. So Cleaver's Sausage House. Actually, I have many things to talk about on the contemporary economic and business topics, business situations, environments, but I try to keep track, okay, with the textbook this time, okay. So that's why I just focus on some, the case, okay, rather than other topics. But last time I talked about some economic situation because it's a very important, okay. That was exceptional, okay. So Cleaver Sausage House. Okay, you share your answers, okay, with your classmates, your teammates. Okay, so for your discussion, I'm gonna create two breakout rooms, and I'm gonna give you 10 minutes. And okay, you are ready to go. Please join with your team and discuss your case. Then we are gonna briefly talk about this case. Okay, please go ahead.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
All right, welcome back. All right. So I believe you have a good time to discuss the case with your team. Okay? All right. So let's talk about it briefly. Okay? So are you ready? All right. Anyone can tell me what is the case about? Peter, are you there? So Peter is typing. Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. Peter pointed out a point. So has a good point. Okay? People are just comfortable with their current place and didn't want to change. So this is internal inertia. It happens in the clippers, sausage house too. There are some new measures, but there is a resistance. Okay. Also, they were uncertain of the change and did not know enough about it. Okay, good, very nice, very nice. So, what do you think are the reasons for people's resistance to the MLP implementation? Actually, Peter talked about they're just comfortable, okay, with their current status. Okay. Any other reasons? People's resistance. Bia, any other idea? People's resistance. Why? Bia, Savannah, do you have any idea? Okay, upset. They are upset about how much change this would have on the company and nerves to change. Oh, it's a good point. They're nervous. They're nervous. Actually, it changes whole company. But what happened? Individually, they are very good at the current technological environments. Okay, they are not worried about it. They are top. They're the best person in the current technology. But if there is new technology come, then what happens? Everyone has the same line. Then their individual status in the organization is threatened. So that's why the internal inertia happens. Okay, Savannah, good point. Okay, Savannah, good point. Okay, and Mia is still typing. Okay, so there are many reasons we talked about in the warmer keys why people have a resistance to new technology. So it happens in this company exactly in the same way. Okay. What is the value of the task force idea suggested by the CEO as a way to facilitate implementations? What is the value? I just gonna do this. Actually, she estimated that the system would increase annual cash flow is 600,000. Wow, 600,000 annually. Okay? And save up to 200,000 annually by reducing waste. Why not? Why not? Why just missing this opportunity? It doesn't make sense. Number 3, which implementation tactics do you think Ellen should follow? Why? Okay. What are you gonna do? Anyone? What are you gonna do? So you understand the situation, but you have a problem with inertia. Mia is typing, so let's see what Mia is talking about. Yes, sometimes typing is efficient, sometimes just talking with your microphone is efficient. Okay, so alumnus communicate, educate. Yeah, this is really important point. Okay, communication, education. Actually, communication is very important. Okay, you need to talk about the benefits. Okay, benefits of this change, and this change can be the benefit of employees too. Okay, then they appreciate it. Okay, then they will move. Okay, they have only heard failure stories. Yes, that's right. That's right. They are, you know, they have some negative sense about new changes, usually employees. So when you have a change, when you lead a change, okay, you need to expect some level of organizational inertia. Then you need to communicate what benefits the organizations and employees will have. Then they will move. Then they will move. Good point, Mia. Good point, Mia. Okay, so obvious benefits, you need to make a change. Okay? Then you have organizational inertia, then you need to change that inertia too. That is the business rhythm. Okay? All right, great, good. All right, so it seems that everyone understands that. Okay? So I just talked about the book Creative Thinking. So if you have any chance, just to read it. Very thin book. Okay, it is interesting book. Okay, then so next time we're gonna talk about leading teams, leadings, okay, and HR things. Okay, human resource things. These kind of things are covered in your future class, covered by Dr. Eric Kushin's Human Resource Management. Okay. And operation management, Dr. John Groth will cover it. Okay. Then information management, Dr. Thurmer, yeah, she will cover it. Okay. Then innovation, international business, and strategy management, I will cover this in your future classes. Okay. All right, let's move. So, why change? If you not change, you will die. Okay. So innovation is the adoption of new idea. Okay. All right. Ambidextrous approach, both creating, implementing a new idea. Okay. Ambidextrous. Okay. So creating idea is important, and also implementing a new idea is important. Okay. So bring a new idea and implement a new idea. Okay. Creative impulse And for the systematic implementation, exploitative, explorative. Actually, I like this word. Okay, so both creating can be explorative, and implementing can be exploitative. Okay? So explorative is to bring something new, right? And exploitative is develop something you have. So these are explorative and exploitative, related with the innovation. And product change, we talked about that, right? Change in the product and service. Technology change. Some people say this is a process change, okay? A change in the organization's production process. To be innovation strategies, exploration, cooperation, and innovation roles. We will. Exploration is a creativity, bottom-up approach, like something, bring something new. Cooperation, horizontal coordination mechanisms, and it is involved with customers, partners, non-specialists. Innovation roles, idea champions, new venture teams, something like that. Okay, so basically, what we supposed to do with this? Develop new products, service, or process. Okay. All right, then creativity and idea incubator, explorations. Okay. So creativity, novel ideas that meet perceived needs or opportunities. Idea incubators, it's from the name of it. Okay, a safe harbor where employees can develop ideas without interference. Okay, no criticize. Okay, just idea incubator, any idea. And creative organization, we talked about that, right? We talked about that. Okay, create new ideas. Okay, the characteristics of creative organizations are listed up something like this. So we care about creative organization. Why we care? We want to survive it. Okay. All right, the world's most innovative companies: Nike, Amazon, Square. Actually, this is what March 2013. So it's a pretty old one. Okay. But these days we can see many organizations that are innovative. Okay. Cooperation, internal coordination and external coordination, horizontal linkage models. So we talked about that. And one key, simultaneously contribute new products and technologies. Okay. So across teams and departments. Okay. So whole organizations focus on the innovations. Okay. This is a horizontal linkage model. And external coordination, okay, non-specialist, and also open innovation, okay? Commercialization of ideas beyond the organization. Okay, the example of open innovation, okay, like application developers, Apple and Samsung, Android phones. Okay? These sources, the sources are just open. So anybody can develop apps, and they use this platform. This is open innovation. Okay, open innovations. Right? Wikipedia. Okay, so there are many ideas, but open innovation. This is a pretty hot topic in the management field these days. Coordination model for innovation, new technologies, open innovation, and non-specialist market needs and formal innovations, and they combined in this in the organization, and multiple departments, teams that are related with these ideas, and they just intermingle these ideas. Okay? Then they have a new product, a new process. All right, innovation roles, idea champions, and sponsors. Okay, approve and product ideas when critics challenges the concepts. Okay, So actually, you have a great hub or mechanisms to have innovative ideas in Berry College, like a Hackberry, and also there's Berry Enterprises. Huh? There are some business or innovation incubators in the Berry College too. So if you have any idea, new ideas, you can develop it into a business, then you can knock it. Okay, I have this idea. Please talk about that. Then you will have some support. All right, Hackberry and Berry Enterprises. Please use it if you need it. Okay. Innovation roles. New venture teams give free rein to creativity, and skunk works are informal, autonomous, secretive groups that focus on breakthrough ideas. Okay. So there are many types of measures to pursue some creative ideas. Okay. New venture funds. We talked about corporate venture capital and angel financing, something like that. So I'm not gonna replicate this. Okay. People change, culture change. Okay. Both should be done to make a change. Okay. Culture. What? Norms, attitudes, and values, and mindsets. Okay. Large culture change is not easy. Okay. Internal inertia again. Okay. Internal inertia again. And training frequently used approach to changing people's mindsets. Okay. And planned systematic process of change using behavioral science. Okay. OD, organizational development. Okay. So I just briefly talk about these topics, but these topics are very important in the HR field. So when you take the HR class, you will talk about these topics in depth. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, OD, organizational activities. So OD steps, unfreezing. Okay. So this is sort of removing internal inertia and changing and refreezing. Okay, so make it concrete. All right, change. Okay. All right, all the approaches to culture change. Okay, so internal inertia. Okay, again. So all the change things about the removing internal inertia. So you can just look at these diagrams, then you can understand easily. All right, need for change, internal inertia again. Okay. All right, force field analysis. Change is a result of the competition between driving and retaining forces. This is force field analysis. Okay. So driving force, need for change, and retaining forces, barriers to change. So you need to compare both these forces. Okay. Then you need to select which one is better. Driving force and retaining forces. There are many types of driving forces. There are many types of retaining forces. Okay. So as a business leader, you need to analyze this. Okay. The factors that impact driving force and retaining force. Okay. All right. Tactics for implementing change. Okay. Oh, this. I just want to emphasize this. Okay. You just read this, okay? Then you can understand that. This is very important. Top management support in any organizations to have a change. Okay? The support from top management is really, really important. So if you have a successful change, you need to find top management support first. And they help you, they support you, then you will be successful. If they don't like it, organizations don't like it. Okay. All right, then. Oh, this is pretty much about change and innovations. But these topics are just broadly distributed. But In the future class, in the future class, innovation management, we will little bit go ahead in depth, okay? Talk about innovation and change, something like that. Okay. All right. Now, next time we want to talk about team, HR things, okay? Human resource things. Okay. All right. Any question, comment? All right, great. Miriam says no. Please make sure you don't have any question, comment, or concern about this chapter. Please say no. All right, great. You did a great job today too. All right, then you don't have any question, comments, concerns. So I'm gonna see you on next Tuesday. Then we're gonna talk about team. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Peter. Thank you, Savannah. Okay. Great, great. All right. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you, Mia. Thank you so much.
You are
Thank
currently the only person in this conference.